People of all sizes, large and little, ladies and gentlemen, and folks somewhere in the middle, welcome back to Sushimi's House. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi, joined today by my sweet sibling, Ice Ice Bubbie.
Hello.
And we are back with some more Horizon Forbidden West. Now, last time... What did we do last time?
So, we need to walk right back inside to pick up some quests?
Or
do some talking,
I think you're 100% right.
Yeah. Well, because we were like, we gotta go. Or we wanna go. And we know there's a lot more to do, so we were like, let's just walk outside, but not leave, so that we can just come right back in and get what we need to do.
Also, y'all, it finally happened. I've been saying it for many moons now, that off-screen I'm going to look into Machine Strike.
Oh god, that's right.
And I went through it. I did the tutorial.
Difficult to figure out.
It's boring, y'all.
So
I don't like it. I'm sure there's somebody who's like, no, it's the perfect game. It's not for me.
Abandoned her, but
And I talked to Bubbie about this a little bit.
Yeah, as I was like tucked snugly and ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, like, it's like a trend in video games, like, oh, our game has to have another game in it because reasons.
Which is cool.
And some games
be.
do it really, really well.
Looking at you, Bug Fables.
Other
I love you, boo.
other games are Horizon.
well, bringing up Rost, I guess
Interesting.
it's hard to talk about.
Oh.
With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now.
Ayla, you think everybody has to set their trauma aside because you've been doing that
But
because
I
you're
met
so busy
Hikaru
trying to save the
after he was
world.
just another bloodthirsty warlord.
Which is big,
Sean
but...
was right. Hikaru wants peace.
It's fascinating. These are all things that were already here,
His new marshals.
but because we've advanced the plot,
His vision has
the
You can
like
actually
dialogue
talk
she
about
has with them is like new.
I know. It's very... I'm excited.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a nice little attention to detail. There's a lot of things this game does right, but like it is not without its flaws. So like, I really hope people understand when I get grumpy and start bitching. Like,
You don't think it's a bad game, you just think that aspect of the game is bad.
yeah.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with.
Oh,
My
Zoe's
favorite,
about a flip.
Sample 626. Calotropis
Nice.
gigantea. The crown flower.
Oh,
We
my
used to
mic.
have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Bad news,
What's
Ethan.
for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, control
Zoe's
center
about to nut
operatives
herself.
would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands.
Is this
now
room
known as
closed?
Plainsong.
I see.
Yeah, it was. Aloy commented on it as you walked in. Like, oh, this room's open now.
What is?
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility.
Nice.
I could ask GAIA about them the next time I talk to her.
There you go. There you go.
So they carved it.
Oh, that's cool.
How about Halloween?
Potala. Yeah.
Do it. Hello?
Talk to
Mind if
me.
we have a word?
Of course not.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me.
That's true.
To think that such a
Like,
tiny object
Tanakh
might be
Warriors
as
would go
powerful as I
ham.
possess.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it'd be something like
What do you
you
think of
rely
this
on your
place?
focus. I can just do that
Let's take
without
some
it.
games.
It'd probably be like you have to earn your
It's an
focus.
efficient
True.
center of operations and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
I do have to agree.
Fair. I'll agree with that. It is very sanitized.
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
GAIA showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert.
Oh, true. We
Oh
haven't
god,
gotten
did
people's
they get to see
reactions.
the...
But I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
Oh.
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you.
Oh.
They called them seashells.
Aw.
Sounds kind of gross.
God, that's such a mundane... That's precious.
Does it still hurt?
It
still
comes and goes.
Tearing up.
I try not to think about it.
Crying in the club right now.
Its absence
Your
is
mascara is
always
supposed to be waterproof,
present
but I don't think
for
it
me.
actually works.
It's difficult to
I
explain.
tested it at
I
work.
can't claim to
I
understand.
didn't cry, it's just my face got sweaty and greasy
Only
because I
empathize.
work.
Then you have my thanks.
Want to get
you
a
spoken
new
with Erend at all?
arm?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as self-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact,
Like, I'm
I
kind of
wouldn't mind
thirsty
it
talking to you,
myself.
not gonna lie. So
I'm
let's.
sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing.
I'm sure Aaron would mind sharing.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit I find them hard to grasp.
Yeah, we already talked.
From
We already did this point.
For now.
I
Yeah.
believe this- I trust
So I
you.
think points we have touched on before become white
I should
again,
get going.
despite
If I-
us already
Alright.
talking about them. It's just if they
Yeah.
have the blip is when it's like for sure.
Right, when they have the exclamation point. It's like, this is definitely new.
Yeah. But I am spanking new. So we have so many seed.
Aloy,
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our
That's
best to make her
wise
feel
as hell,
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, like I know you don't love that they all have their very specific
to
tribe
remember
sayings, but
Beta.
like Zoe tends to have some
She seems
really
to trust
fucking good
Varl.
ones.
Yeah.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
That's true. For Zoe, this is a little personal.
Yeah,
it's a little
it's
gross.
akin to blasphemy.
Like already, it's like
Anything else
bonkers
going
to
through
her
that
that
head?
like, oh, you know, her
Varl and I
gods
have
are
been looking into
created
the
and all this
animals of the
stuff, but
old
like,
world.
yeah, what?
Apparently there used to be thousands
And these
more
shitheads have been
species
alive
roaming
for how
around than
long?
there are today.
Right.
Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines.
Okay, so that's confirmed. It's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice.
I mean, if Zoe
Wow,
got to see
pretty fast.
Hikaru's
He's been obsessing
Area.
over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about
I mean, that is a
machines
museum.
hiding deep
That's what I'm
underwater.
saying. Like, I think
It's
she would
fueled
love
with
that.
fire. If I
Be like,
understand
huh,
correctly,
okay.
Gaia
Maybe
said
this
the
is what the
flames
museum was.
they release come from the very center of the earth, like a heart, beating with the life of the world. As always, the cycle can be found in even the most unlikely of places.
That feels like a reach, Zoe.
Varl's mostly interested in watching explosions happen underwater.
I get that. Honestly, I get
Are you
that.
guys training with
such a
Erend
boy
as well?
thing.
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
Are you serious?
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Boredom,
Each
damn.
other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Wait, who did she fight?
Erend.
It was. That's what I thought because of his hammer. I just wanted
Is
to
there
confirm
anything I
because I was
can
like,
help with around
Katala
here?
would do no such thing. He would not disrespect
And
our
Varl
home.
is simping hard, so
Oh,
like...
Varl absolutely
You
would
and
not.
Varl have been
And
friends.
Talana apparently didn't get written.
I think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Bad person to ask.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but
He has a sister.
I noticed he avoids
Guess so.
talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty
Kind of a
harsh
bitch, though.
sometimes.
I see.
Right.
That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
Yeah, she'd probably like
I should get
her.
going.
Good luck on
Sona
this.
would probably like Zoe.
Sona would like Zoe, I think. I could, yeah. Well, I don't know, because she
All right,
might not
Varl,
like...
now that we've had this conversation right in
well,
front of
she,
you.
right, she might not like Varl getting involved with a
It's good to see
non...
Just thought I'd check in.
Nora.
Yeah, especially because Nora don't leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's their big thing.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The sacred lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while.
I remember Vala now.
Oh no, is she dead?
You can't
Yeah,
ignore it
yeah.
forever.
Fuck!
He just said if she survived the proving, like...
Well, survived, like...
The ones that matter. Anyway.
No, I for okay, that is the only way I could... In my mind, I was like, survived it, like...
Mission has to come
Well, she
first.
didn't pass the sort of rite of passage thing, and now she just can't pass, and she's probably an outcast or something. But no, you're right. Just straight up survived, so she died.
I mean, I wouldn't put that past the Nora. The
I was
Nora are
just
kind of
thinking
shitty.
about Beta and all that time
They're
spent
like...
with the Zeniths.
Kind
To
of
think someone
a
would
religious
make a person
fascist
just
state.
to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Yeah,
Another
that's
reason
true.
we
It's
have to stop
fucked.
them.
Damn, Varl. Varl, I love this energy.
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original
All right.
Zeniths.
Get
Same
worked up
one fell
again,
for
boy.
Sirius
Let's
1,000
go.
years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
It
Guess
ain't.
it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, that is true. Silence is kind of this weird...
He's a tricky bitch.
What do you make of this?
He's
Tilda
ambivalent to both good and
Baron's
evil.
talking about?
Well, the way
Damn it,
she
he's Shadow the Hedgehog.
can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can
Oh.
take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths.
No,
Well, yeah,
because
'cause-
about Beta, because Beta was like, I just thought somebody just wanted to be nice to me for once.
Yeah, and then suddenly
should
she
get that
disappeared.
Yeah,
And then,
I
you
know.
know, when they were out of the like, isolation, she acted like nothing had ever happened.
Well, she probably was trying to...
It could be a protection thing. Like,
That's
it's
what I
hard to
saw
know.
it as, but yeah. I think we just need more
Hey,
information.
Everything all right?
Hey, Aaron.
I'm just here to regroup for a bit.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
You still sifting through
You
loads
being
of
a good
data?
boy?
Yeah,
heard you
it's
weren't.
Interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it.
Aw, you
Not
need a
much luck
picture
there,
book.
but
I get that. Me
I did
too.
find out about these holofilms, like images put together to tell a story.
They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram-like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
God, dude, you don't even know the shit I saw in Vegas.
Yeah, oh my god.
like
Well,
you're getting a
I
hang
think
of
he
this data
might
thing.
Yeah,
he
it's
might
been
talk about it
helpful.
soon here.
When I could make sense.
Maybe.
Assuming he went through the
I did
data
find
from
the old ones enjoyed a
Vegas.
good brew like the
Because
rest of us.
he might be like,
Only
no,
they
I'm
let
busy listening to fucking
machines
Linkin
serve
Park.
stuff
Stop.
In bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
I love that all this falls under training to him. I've been watching movies. I learned about machine bars.
I mean, to be fair,
What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas.
Oh, there you go,
place
yeah.
There it is.
GAIA showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Merlin guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
Maybe I should check up on them at some point.
just in case.
I would love that.
Yeah, I actually was thinking about that while driving to work this morning. Like,
It's a beautiful light show.
that, but also,
Hey,
like, I'm
tell
so
me.
glad they
Varl's
made
new
that
girlfriend tried
part
to
of the
kill me
plot.
earlier.
Yeah,
So I hear.
I made one
we're
joke
coming back to that.
about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, idiot.
I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
Basically, shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, no, but
I
like,
see someone's
they
been
made
playing
the
strike.
choice
I'm just trying to get some practice in.
to
Helps
make
take
them
my
part of
mind
the
off
plot. They
things.
could have very easily
You should
made
try
that like a
playing
side
Cthulhu.
plot, a side
It's a Tanakh
quest.
theme, maybe
Yeah.
you'll learn something.
And they did it, and I'm
Sure,
glad because,
Tanakh.
like, you know,
Sure he was
we
trying to
touch
kill
every
me
side
for
quest
me.
we can, so we
Pretty
still would
sure.
have seen it, but like other people just fully have missed out on that experience. And my god, what an
Do I
amazing
smell
experience those three
ale?
characters were.
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said.
Have we taught?
Also have a sister? Oh,
Oh.
You're more
I'm
than
so
welcome, Dabs.
fragile.
Aloy doesn't associate with men unless they have sisters. Canon.
I should get going.
Katala also has a
Back to
sister
reading,
who is also
please.
probably dead. Sorry,
Be
Katala.
careful.
Or she's a wonderful chaplain somewhere, and he's too embarrassed to be like, no, you don't understand. She's a badass.
No, she will kick my ass 3 times over.
I'm not allowed to associate myself
I
with
actually
her.
can't talk about her.
It is foreboding. Yeah, yo, Machine Strike kind of blows.
Hee
I'm sure it's great for somebody. It's not great for me. Does
It's somebody something, but not yours.
Gaia have something new to say?
Gaia. Mom!
Mom,
What you got for me, Mom?
I need a hug.
Mom, hug me.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Mom.
Yup.
I'm
Fucking-
back,
Like
Gaia.
interesting somersault.
What was the word?
What
Glomp.
would you like to discuss?
Glomp.
You just
Gaia.
fully fall through her light projection.
Oh, God. Beta.
So I talked to Beta. Didn't learn much.
It seems to me you did. From what she describes, the Zeniths controlled every aspect of her life, even as they shunned her. This Tilda was the first person she ever had contact with. An
I'm
abrupt
just saying, you and
severance
your
of such
sister
a
need to get along,
relationship would
okay?
be very emotionally damaging.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's true. Like, thinking about it, it's like if Rost, after, a few years, was just like, you know what, Aloy? Fuck you. I just don't want to deal with you.
Yeah, fuck you.
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Interesting.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait.
I mean, yeah, right now, planting them in,
Yeah, it'd
like,
be a bad
fallow
idea.
earth would be
In
nothing.
order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then.
Riz. I think that's all we got.
Yep.
I'll
Sweet.
be off.
Time to go.
Oh, what we actually need to do, is the Colosseum stuff to get the weapon.
Yes, you're right. That's what I wanted to do
That's
today.
what we actually ought to do. But
Yeah.
we will save that. Well, I don't know if we're next time yet. We're about next time. So
We're almost there. Tell you what, let me go ahead and select the quest.
yes.
And ooh. And where's that on the map?
Can't see it. You are inside.
Let me out?
No, you gotta leave.
Alright, that blows.
Well,
Let me out. Alright. We are almost outside, and then we'll go ahead and next time from there.
sure.
Ooh, that's bright. Alright, y'all. Next time at Tsushimi's house, we're gonna try and open this Coliseum. Later, y'all.
Bye.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na. If you're looking for it, na na.